back. It's been like 3 weeks. It's been a while. It's been a while. But it's an exciting time to be back because the new Spider-Man brand new day trailer just came out today. So I'm excited to talk about that. Hope y'all excited to talk about that. If you are, jump in the chat, drop a yo in the chat, let us know you're watching. But check it out, I gotta bring in my homie live from the east side. He come from the slap a hoe tribe. No lie, we don't die, we multiply. You hoes better recognize. What up, Matt?
What up, buddy?
What
Long
up,
time no
dog?
see, buddy.
Yeah,
What up?
3 weeks, man. But it's cool, it's cool. This is perfect timing. I like to
It is.
keep the show, have something exciting to talk about. So this is it right here. And then what about the man from Skunkle? Smelling like Funkle. Not your mother's brother. What's the word? This is Uncle Bird.
Hey, how we doing, gentlemen? How we doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Pretty fried. Me personally. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
get it
I'm
started
on
then.
Space Mountain. Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
That's where I'm at. Space Mountain.
The summit.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of stuff coming out. First thing we're gonna talk about is these new collectibles. Unc's gonna keep these lined up.
Maybe.
All right, so I'm not too familiar. There's like we got a bunch of different Batmans here tonight. This is the Injustice Gang Batman. That's probably why the little skulls and the bat wings there. Injustice Gang. Y'all know anything about the Injustice Gang?
Isn't that Earth 2 or something like that? I believe. Like all the good guys are bad guys, or stuff like that. It's not like the Injustice storyline, but they're all kind of criminal versions of their.
Of the heroes.
Is he
Yeah.
throwing up Crip right there? Because it looked like he's throwing up
Look
Crip.
like he's throwing up them C's. Okay. Okay, we got well, he is in the Injustice Gang. So kind of makes sense that he's, you know, throwing up his set. That's how he gets down. Oh, that's crazy. And then what's this? The classic, I think on the right side, you got the classic Justice League Batman. The like 90s version, I guess.
The blue, dark gray.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
And then Batman of Bethlehem, I'm not familiar with at all.
Now, I don't know if that ties in where actually Batman got sent back in time. So, yeah, I mean, I think he got sent back to like dinosaurs and shit, cavemen type shit, and then back into Victorian times and medieval times or some shit like that.
That's crazy. They've had so many crossovers and weird storylines with Batman. But he's a character that you could just reinvent like that.
Yeah, yeah. Works in all time periods.
And then Batman Hush 2 on the right there.
Yeah.
I got the animated Hush movie.
Did you watch it?
Not yet.
No. Yeah.
I
Hush
gotta
2's actually Hush 2's not too bad either. With the way they did
Yeah,
it.
I haven't watched it yet. And then the White Lantern Batman. This reminds me of
That
shit.
mask.
Like
That
you
mask
know what
looks crazy.
the mask look crazy. His
Almost like
cop.
a Moon Knight.
Yeah, he does kind of look like a Silverman's Moon Knight. Y'all remember the Silverman's commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What a Tin Man. But Yeah, I don't
But the
know.
way his face is, he could go pass for a Gary Busey Batman.
Back on that shit.
Oh my.
In the 80s, in the movies.
He's like yeah, coked up Gary Busey playing Batman in
Yeah,
a weird alternate universe.
yeah, I was gonna say that. I thought Hal was the only White Lantern, but I don't know. They must have
I didn't
expanded
even
it.
know there was White Lanterns.
Yeah, they had that big Lantern War, when they came out with like the red and other ones besides yellow for a long time.
Get up, Burnt Orange Arcade. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Yeah. What I was gonna say, this reminds me of like you remember like after like Batman Returns, like around the time of Forever, maybe even a little before that, when they had all these weird like scuba diving Batmans and weird Batman toys that you could buy where he'd have like an orange suit and a weird glider or something and just yeah. It reminds me of that
That,
whenever
that, that was back in the Goofy Man or the Goofy Batman days, more
and
comedy, and
that's
even
what
from the '60s.
that's what this reminds me of. It's too much Batman.
Yeah,
Like
you don't
we
ever see You don't ever see Batman like that. I mean, he's like,
and
I
we
don't
got more Batman too coming out. So this is from the Dark Knight Rises, and I tell you what, I never liked this Bane. I love Tom Hardy in almost everything, but I've never liked his rendition of Bane.
No, it
kind of that
was right there.
kind of that Sean Connery voice going on in it. You know,
Uh, and I didn't even like the way he looked.
Yeah. Because he
yeah,
really didn't look like Bane in the movie to me.
Yeah, not at all. I think that was one of the biggest misses right there. But this was not a miss. This was a
No.
home run. Fire. I think we seen one from I can't remember. It was one of them
oh,
collection
the
brands that isn't as
DB
popular.
was it DBL or DB?
Well, let's not do the letters because you're gonna say something crazy. I'm not doing that. But but yeah, I think it looked better than this McFarlane one, to be honest. I
Yeah,
don't know,
well, it's more realistic, like the Hot Toys stuff. I mean, it was.
a little bit more, yeah. And then you got your Christopher Reeve Superman the movie figure. They're also doing. And he like that Joker.
Yeah. I don't know if that looks like Christopher. Well, it do kind of from this angle.
Yeah, from different perspectives, it'll look a little different.
That right there
Yeah,
don't
that
really look
I
like
think
him
that
to me.
does. I think that
Huh?
does look like him. I think that does look like him.
He thinks it does.
The eyes are a bit goofy, but I mean that's definitely how he would look. He's like, hey.
That's what I was saying. The eyes was I don't know.
He looked coked up.
Oh, he
He's
was
using that
crazy.
X-ray vision for something he shouldn't be. He's like, oh, hey, Lois, I didn't know.
You gonna shave that bush, Lois?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, then we got, like I said, more Batman, but this is from Hot Toys, and this is your Dark Knight Returns Batman, which this is the older Batman. This is like old man Logan version of Batman, basically.
Bat.
Yeah, I've seen him in the cartoon. I've seen this version of him in the cartoon.
Yeah, and I like this. I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, he was a beast at that age. He was a
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a seasoned vet by then.
yeah.
Yeah, Hot Toys are always killing. Look at that cape.
Yeah, that's raw.
It's even a little dirty at the bottom, you know.
Right.
Grimy.
Because he old as fuck. Look at his knuckles. His gloves on his knuckles all pucked up. Yeah.
It's kind of weird though, because it's almost like he doesn't have armor like he normally has. You know, like some of the armored suits he has. That
Yeah, that's like
you figure at that age, he'd be
Yeah,
armored up.
I see your point. But he looks like he works out a lot or takes roids, one of the two.
Oh yeah, you can see it right there. They kind of look like Magneto.
Yeah. He kind of super buff for an old dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him in a senior home. I wouldn't want no smoke with that guy.
I see you, Riddler.
Brown, like
no. His hair was white in the cartoon that I've seen him in. It was white.
Might have been talking about a different slide.
But that's exactly how he looked like in the older version of him. So,
and they got the interchangeable faces, which I think are fire.
Yeah, that third one on the right looked like he got about 3 double stacks. Yeah, he brought it order right now. I'm like, oh, the drugs are winning.
The drugs are winning.
You got some of that venom in him, like, yeah, just a little bit. Took a little much.
I was gonna say the one on the far right looked like he shit in his suit and he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say constipated, but
he getting a little old and he already doo-dooed in his suit.
I will allow all of those. I will allow all of those comments.
Those are all good like Family Feud answers. Those
He's
are
like, I hope that was a fart, man. That's what you needed to say.
From the TV series?
I think McFarlane did. Did McFarlane have an Alfred or which TV series are you talking about? The
They have
animated?
an animated one for sure.
Yeah, they definitely did the animated. McFarlane did. Hot Toys, I don't think so. And then this is the height difference with their Superman.
What version of Superman is that? That dude look like
that was also in The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, wait a minute. Why he look like he Rosie O'Donnell in a Superman suit in the face though? Like he got a Rosie O'Donnell face.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
You think
he got a mongoloid features, like he has a plastic surgery.
He looks like a mongoloid.
Who are those two European twins that like had all the plastic surgery and they're all
I don't know. On the far right, you remind me of that wrestler that used to wear like the naked suit. You know, Gonzalez. Remember that Gonzalez dude?
Yeah.
He had like the suit with just it looked like he wasn't wearing like he was a Sasquatch. That's how
I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I remember him.
That's how his face looked with them cheekbones.
He looked like a tranny. Go ahead and say it. He looked like I'll say it. If I don't want to say it, I'll say it.
You already did. You can't take it back.
Hey. He's got Nick
Man,
Nolte's fucking plastic surgeon going on.
What's going on, Joe Schuster?
got
Schuster.
strong, manly woman features. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's talking about the '60s Alfred Butler live action Batman. I don't think they did one of those.
Yeah, this Superman is. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
we're gonna score the
Hot garbage.
Superman trash Hot Toys. We don't. I think this is the first Hot Toys we've ever scored as trash.
Well, you gotta look at the source material
Look at
then.
this.
I mean, because if they're going off of what it looks like in the comic book.
Bro, you got some more of those slides?
You got some more
Yeah,
of
I mean,
those slides, son?
I'm not saying it don't look like the source material. It's not Hot Toys' fault, I guess. You know, but if they're gonna make some collectibles, they should probably go with the better looking, you know, characters.
For
Because those
sure.
are kind of crazy. Why are you taking the slide down? Just put the first next. Thank you. And then they did this Captain America Winter Soldier. Chris
Damn.
Evans. We just got the Hot Toys Chris Evans Fantastic Four from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. The Human
A
Torch
lot,
version of it.
a lot
That's
of people say this is their favorite Cap suit out the MCU.
yeah, it is one of my favorites.
Good
I'll
And the
say
way he
it's,
was just,
for me,
he
it
was dogging
wasn't.
people. He was dogging everybody in that movie from start to
I mean,
end. He was
he was. I won't argue that, but for me, it wasn't one of my favorite Cap suits just because the lack of color.
oh
Like even in Shield, they never really explained that. It was just like real muted colors. I guess it was kind of he's supposed to be undercover when he broke. He was fighting on that boat and shit.
when he was fighting that dude from the UFC. What was his name? Pierre, whatever. That
Yeah,
French dude.
George St. Pierre or whatever. George St. Pierre, I think that's his name. GSP. That's because it is Chris Evans. Well, no,
It,
it's not
it
Chris
does.
Evans.
It does, Penny.
It says
It's because
likeness,
they nailed that shit.
right? That looked like a video game or some shit
Yeah,
or some AI shit.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and then they dropped this Age of Ultron Iron Man too.
Yeah, they nailed that too.
And it comes with the little Ultron bot.
Yeah, they nailed that too.
Yeah, and it's better than that Superman shit. Like if I was gonna buy one of the Hot Toys, it'd be something like this. Because you
Yeah,
see it, say inner mechanical
yeah. That's
details with
way.
light up functions. Like all that shit on the
Yeah, that's
legs,
crazy.
all that shit lights up.
That's sick.
And I don't know, Mark XL3. I guess that was the name of it.
A little battle damage pieces you can take off and put on. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Look,
Damn, that look exactly like Robert Downey too. That's crazy.
does
Right?
look kind of photoshopped on there, but it it does look like him.
It's
It's that
it's
background.
legit. Oh, I got this one. This one too. Ultron Century. That's kind of like the last one that Vision killed at the very end.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. Yeah, that likeness is crazy right there.
That is, bro.
Like they have a hard time, I think, doing that like that good in a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't think.
seen one video game where the Tony Stark
Well, I
version
don't think
looked
they've
like that.
used his likeness in the game though. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah,
haven't.
but
They haven't.
just think of any character they use in a video game that
they don't. They don't usually use the actor's likeness in the games. Very rarely. Sometimes when it's
But
a
they be
movie.
close sometimes. They be close. They
Oh
they
yeah.
be close. Some of 'em.
Well, if you listen like the animated series, the games, a lot of the voice actors have tried to sound like him.
Right.
That play Iron Man, like they do good impersonations of Robert Downey.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like some of them expressions, even the one on the right, it reminds me of like a scene from that movie.
Right.
I can't tell you what scene, but I'm like, bro, I swear he made that exact face in a movie.
That's
And then
crazy.
the Thor, hard to believe it's plastic, right?
That's crazy. 2 parts of interchangeable seamless arms. That's
that's
crazy. Because that definitely looked like AI.
Soft
That's crazy.
vinyl material, armored arms. Even down
That's
to the hair. The hair, like I said, is
yeah. That's crazy, bro.
light up hammer.
right. I know if I would trip the fuck out if I was one of these actors and seeing one of these things. I'd be like, what? Like seeing it in person, I would trip the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just have them pose like in the same thing. It's like, which is the real one?
That's crazy, right?
Oh, that looks sick.
Hot Toys stay winning. Except for that
Separate
Superman.
roll. Separate rolling eyeballs. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's why they can charge the prices they charge because they definitely put the detail into them.
And over a production line too, man. I mean, that's some stuff. I mean,
Yeah, these are always unbelievable. And like we've been showing different Hot Toys off for quite a while, and
Facts.
I'm always
The G.I. Joe fuzzy hair. Yeah, that's crazy.
right. This shit didn't exist when we were kids. But these definitely ain't toys. These are more like collectibles. They call them Hot Toys, but most people put them on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah.
dust them off and
Don't,
reset the battle scene.
don't really mess with them. Yeah, or they set up scenes from the movies. All right, I know we got some new Marvel games announcements. So I talked about this on Yo Retro a little bit, but we didn't talk about it over here. Did y'all see this? The Marvel Maximum Collection
Mhm.
No,
is coming out. You get X-Men the arcade game with it, Captain America and the Avengers the arcade game with it. You get Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, the old Super NES game. Venom and Spider-Man Separation Anxiety, a Super NES game, and Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge, which is also Super Nintendo game, and then Silver Surfer, which was an NES game. So you get all those, and I think X-Men you can play online for sure. I think possibly Captain America and the Avengers as well. But the rest that were like old school, I think like 16-bit, 8-bit games you can't play online. But this was this is up from limited run games. So if y'all are looking to pre-order this, y'all can actually pre-order this on March 27th up until May 24th. So it's kind of cool. I always like collections. My complaint was that it didn't feel like a complete collection, kind of like the Mortal Kombat collection. A lot of people complained about certain aspects of the Mortal Kombat collection, but as far as the game lineup, I felt like it was the perfect lineup. Like they went and got this Mortal Kombat mythologies, special forces. They even put Mortal Kombat trilogy on there. Things I didn't think would ever be included in a proper Mortal Kombat collection. And this one I feel could have been almost a proper Marvel collection if they just went the extra mile and got a couple more Super NES games like the Marvel Superheroes, the X-Men, Apocalypse one, uh, and then even Spider-Man, the arcade game, perhaps even Spider-Man, the Sega CE game, Spider-Man, the Sega Genesis game, X-Men, the Sega Genesis game. Like if they would have just went a little bit further, because most of those are simple, small RAM files, you know. But I think what some people did point out is there's probably some licensing issues with different developers there. So then you're splitting the pie so many ways they can't make a profit. But if anything, I kind of hope that it'll lead to a maximum collection volume 2, and those will be on that. And then we got a Marvel Cosmic Invasion Collector's Edition coming out from Rocket Games. So you got it on Switch, Switch 2, PS5, Xbox. Comes with like a retro arcade collector's box. You get a glow in the dark SNES style cartridge, like Super NES box, poster. And then you get this cosmic size, foot tall, exclusive custom statue of Annihilus fighting Rocket Raccoon and Nova. I don't know the pricing on this, but pre-orders already started on this as well. So check it out if y'all into that. Now, let's talk about this. I don't know if y'all saw this, but we gonna talk about it. What's it? Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage. Do y'all approve of the casting so far?
Yeah,
Prior to seeing the movie, you know,
I suppose. I mean, he seems like an older Johnny Cage, but yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, he's like past his prime Cage.
yeah.
I agree.
You want to know what makes a hero?
So that's probably what the Nether Realm or whatever.
Outworld.
Yeah.
Outworld.
Out.
It's not destiny. It's not something you're born with.
Who do you think's giving that voice over there?
Liu Kang.
Think Lou?
It's searching for greatness.
Bro. That looked way more like Raiden than any of the other movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
that looked like
agree.
they looked like they grabbed him right off the side of the arcade and said, "Here, you're in this movie," you know, because that looked just like the side of the Mortal Kombat 2, like outfit and all that.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen for Mortal Kombat.
Then realizing you've had it in you this entire time.
Katana,
Yep.
she looked accurate as than a motherfucker, you know.
Oh,
Whoa!
shit.
I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry. You won't.
Oh, shit.
Yo, send me back. I want to go back.
He's out of there. He wants no parts of Mortal Kombat. Also showing he's definitely past his prime because he's like, fuck this. So this come out May 8th. Yeah, this is, you know, it's weird because now it's starting to get to the point like where I want to see these video game movies just as bad as I want to see the superhero movies. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That is true, sir.
The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fates would not be settled by the size of our armies.
Bro, tell me that don't look like right out the fucking video game.
Yeah, it does.
It would be decided
Kung Lao.
by combat.
I don't know who this guy is though.
That should be Liu Kang right there.
Is it Liu Kang?
By combat.
You seen the fire dragon.
Why is he wearing Ken's shirt from Street Fighter?
You gotta ask them that. I don't know. That is a good question. He's definitely wearing Ken's.
He comes with the fireball in the next shot.
Yeah.
That Hadouken, motherfucker. Hadouken. See what I'm saying? Why is Ken in the movie? No, I'm joking. But I don't know why he is wearing Ken's outfit. I never seen Liu Kang in all red.
I'm not some great warrior.
That's Shang Tsung, ain't it?
Yeah, I believe so. You
Shang.
would think.
Oh no, that's Scorpion. I'm tripping. He got
Yeah.
older, bro. Yeah, that's Scorpion because he's going to hell there.
I'm not some champion.
Wherever that.
This is a war.
Jade, you got Jax.
Same
The
Jack.
fate of your world.
Shao Kahn.
He was coming on the steps earlier.
Me.
Same
belongs to me.
Bro, this looks sick, I'm gonna be honest.
We do not kneel!
Our only chance is to face this together.
Like Jade looks like a fucking beast.
Let's go, baby. You, Johnny Cage, are a part of this now.
You know?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think this trailer is perfect.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the only thing you could probably do is maybe get a little gorier, show a couple more fatalities.
It's showtime.
Get over here!
Come on.
Johnny would definitely die.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Looks good, looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks great, bro. Like I also heard what was the dude that played the main character in the first one? What was it? There was like a main random character who was in the first movie.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
boring
remember
as
who you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
and we were supposed to care about the character, and we didn't.
We didn't. None of us cared about that character.
He said he's coming back for this one, so And supposedly, like, there's supposed to be some kind of twist to who he really is in the Mortal Kombat mythology, but we'll see about that. I don't know if I buy that. Then this drop too, we haven't spoke about this. Lanterns. So John Stewart and Hal Jordan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so Stewart's just a substitute teacher, and Hal Jordan's just getting him ready to get in front of the class, but he's not ready yet. Oh, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, is this going to culminate to something, or is it just going to be like this subverted twist on the Green Lanterns? You know, like, are we going to see them make constructs and stuff, or are they just going to tell this weird offshoot kind of story? That's the suit everybody's talking about. And the major
All right.
complaint I'm hearing from people is there's no green in this
It's
lantern
in the
show.
shoulders, and then I see it. I see the green in it.
It's very dark green. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not lantern green, but
Oh,
But
everybody wants it to be how it looked in the comics or how Ryan Reynolds was wearing it.
yeah, that's what I think it is. I think like people are used to that,
Yeah.
like Ryan Reynolds kind of vibe. But I will say this though, even when you seen what was it
Guy Gardner.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, his version of the movie had some Green Lanterns in it when they were having that big battle sequence, and they had a glow to them, and I don't know if
Yeah.
this show's gonna have that glow, you know.
They want to put the money into the CGI effects for some of that stuff.
I mean, they might. We'll see. I don't know. Um,
Yeah, because when I heard about it, I heard it was more just like a crime story, type of thing, where it's
well,
like
it looks like that, like a detective kind. It looks like they're trying to figure out something. They're trying to hunt down some kind of clues to something, but they don't tell you none of that in the trailer.
I don't see him really being really crazy with the special effects. Like I think the scene where he's beating up that guy in the room, where I think that you're going to see like whatever he restrains them, but there's not going to be anything really
Well,
that
even when they showed him fly away, there wasn't no crazy effects there either.
yeah.
It was a kind of, Superman kind of flight effect. So yeah, I'm not worried. It's not like I'm asking for crazy special effects and crazy movie style. I'm not asking for that necessarily. I'm just saying, what is this show about even? Like if there's a dynamic between the two actors, Chandler and St. Pierre, where and Hal Jordan and John Stewart, where they're arguing, that can make for an interesting dynamic in the show. But why is the whole trailer them him like you're old, you're washed up, give me the ring, like that's what I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
trying to wonder if he's passing the ring on,
yeah, he's.
like
I think he's supposed to,
yeah.
or I think like John Stewart feels like he's worthy. You know what I mean? If he's gonna pass the ring on, he feels like yo, I'm the guy you should pass it to, and he knows Hal knows that too, but Hal ain't ready to let go.
Well,
And I
I
get
mean, I was gonna say like in like normal passing, unlike how Hal got it from the one dude that crash landed or whatever and died, and the ring came to him. The
yeah,
the guy usually passes on and trains them how to use the ring, I believe. So they go through a training, just like the one big pink guy or whatever that kind of
yeah. I
trained.
remember the guy that trained Ryan Reynolds, Hal Jordan. Like I get it, but I'm just saying like make put tell me what this show's about more than just them bickering over who's next in line to get the ring. Like, because if I don't want to tune into the show to watch them two argue about who's up next. That's what I'm getting at. Like, what
Yeah.
else is there? You know, I seen there's some bad guys. Who are they? Why are they after them? What is going on?
Well, the thing that gets me is, I mean, I understand like the Green Lantern protects their sector or whatever, or their planet or whatever that they're from, but like they do all kinds of space shit, and you're just kind of like in a small town in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere, America.
that's the
What are
type
you
of shit he
what are you doing here? Like, why aren't
That's
you like?
what I'm getting. I don't have even a problem with the smaller story. Tell me what it's about. Why? And this trailer doesn't tell me that. They just fucking argue. The
Or
whole
what it's going to lead to is like one of them going to come to the movies, so they can be part of the Justice League or be part of whatever big event that they maybe want to do. So it's like this is just like some kind of offshoot. Like, is one of them going to go on to be the main Lantern? And be with Guy
I
Gardner?
imagine John Stewart is, with that said, we already got Guy Gardner in this same universe
Yeah,
that was in a Superman movie. This isn't the first time we've seen the Lanterns, and we've seen the in this universe, in this we've seen constructs from Green Lantern in this universe.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, well, it just don't know where it ties into their big kind of, I mean,
Ask
at
James.
least Marvel for a while was trying to keep everything kind of like somewhat relevant to what's going on in the big universe and stuff. So
Yeah, they were trying to tie everything into the greater storyline for a while, you know. It got kind of convoluted around the Agents of Shield show and some of the Netflix series after a little while, but yeah, this is like a brand new universe, and going from Peacemaker to this, I don't know, it's just tonally so different. And I don't, like I said, we've already seen a Lantern in this universe, Guy Gardner. So seeing these two,
just basically say this trailer ain't got enough juice like to make it like it doesn't.
what they're showing us doesn't have any kind of excitement behind it because you're not
Uh,
seeing any special effects. You're getting kind of
Have
a
you ever talked with the other
cheap
lanterns?
show of it.
I'm the
You
only
know what I
human
mean?
there
It's
ain't.
like that's not what the lanterns are. Like if you want to do like a small town story, you could do some other low key hero. Like they did with Arrow or whatever back in the day and stuff like that. Where
but they
like
probably gonna show some ugly ones like they did in the movie.
well, he
There's
said,
gonna
well,
be some.
"Yeah, have you ever talked to the other aliens?" He said, "I'm the only other human. They're aliens, all the other lanterns, but that's not true. Guy Gardner's literally in this universe, this new DC Studios universe.
doesn't
I
make me
wouldn't,
want to get HBO Max.
I, I wouldn't mind seeing Squirrel Green Lantern though. Forget his name. Yeah, so I don't know. For me, that's like pretty much a thumbs down.
No excitement.
I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not excited about it.
I'll
Where
take a
is this?
look.
Where is the story leading? Good question.
Yeah.
Exactly what we were saying. It's just like, what does this have to do with anything?
What are we getting to? That is a great shot right there, bro. Because you know what it reminds me of is the Iron Man mask, but without all that shit. You know what I mean? All the tech shit that people
Yeah.
didn't want Spider Man to have anymore. They did that in the inside the mask shot, and even as visors look, I don't know if they're fogged or that's just how they're supposed to look, but they almost look a little fogged up.
Well, he's also traveling very fast. Going could be the clouds.
Yeah, he
You
is
know, in the
like
distance,
flying down the side
or
of a
reflection
building.
off the buildings.
That or they appear white, on the outside, so that might just be how they look, but from the inside, but that is just a great cinematography there. I think this is a letter he plans on writing MJ. So
Okay.
could be wrong, but
That's
I
what
think
that,
he
That's
Yeah, I
your
think
guess on it?
yeah, I think he plans on giving this letter to MJ, but I don't think he'll get it to her. That's one way to censor the Netflix characters.
Yeah.
That's
That is.
hilarious.
He told him to
He
go home.
he found a way to censor him, and I love that he called him Frank. So they know of each other by now. Oh, bro, it's killing him right now. You know that's his wife to be. They're playing this up, you know. But I'm just saying, like, not in that way. But I just mean, like, bro, Peter Parker's never looked like this, bro. He's
Never.
angry right now. Not a good.
What is happening?
Look at that. Come on, bro. How many pills did he take?
What is going on with him too? Like the fact that this shit is crazy.
And this is why he seeks out Dr. Banner, because something's going on. And there was rumors that he's going to get organic webbing. Like he's evolving or
Well,
something
that's
like
kind of what seemed like just happened when he fell because he didn't have his web shooters on, but then he stuck.
yeah. So he's going to remember like when he talked to Tobey Maguire and he was talking about his web and he was like, he was like, I kind of want to see it. He was like, this, you know,
Is that the only place?
yeah. So maybe that's happening. I don't know. But I imagine he's seeking out Dr. Banner because of that. But I also think this is all alluding to mutation, mutants, the X-Men getting, it's prepping the Watcher for that, Spider-Man's mutating. Dr. Banner knows a lot about mutation because of his Hulk, his battle with the Hulk and gamma radiation. And then that's going to come into what I also think Sadie Sinks in the movie. Potentially, people have been saying playing Jean Grey
Yeah.
from the
And
X
what
Men.
is that on his hand? What is that on?
I don't know. I'm thinking he's still messed up from the snap.
Oh, okay.
And my son pointed out to me, I didn't pick up on it at first. My son said, Dad, I recognize Keith Davis's voice anywhere. Who is he playing in this movie? Listen, this guy alluding to mutants too. I think this is the Department of Damage Control. And maybe Keith Davis works for the Department of Damage Control. But this guy's kind of like talking about mutations and stuff too and the dangers. And he's talking about potentially a threat, something they can't see. You
That's
can't tell
dope.
me that's not an Easter egg for Rogue.
Who make it
This girl.
through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I'm not saying it's supposed to be Rogue, but
It could be. It could
what
be.
girl's gonna have white up here? I've never seen a girl do white just up front and dark in the back like that.
Yeah.
She got the Rogue colors almost with the Jets uniform.
Yeah.
Just
It amounts to
so much to talk about.
Who's that dude? Who was that dude beneath
That's
him?
Boomerang.
Amazing
Boomerang.
fantasy cover right
That was
here.
Boomerang.
Yeah. You got your amazing fantasy cover right here. The first
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man.
dope.
The fact that they're recreating that's why I said pure aura. Then you got the next shot Mac was talking about, Boomerang. We say he was going to be in the movie. He's kind of a corny Spider-Man villain. I don't think he'll be in the movie a lot. I think he'll be in a montage or something. When it's telling kind of what Spidey's been up to since we last seen him. Then you got Tarantula. And that cover's so recreated so accurately. You got the New York skyline in the back, the cops shooting up at them. You got Tarantula cutting into the side of this ship. Like that's 3 different like comic book covers at least I've seen just perfectly recreated in this trailer alone. It's just like I said, they're aura farming over there, Sony Pictures and Marvel Studios. And then the hand, you got the hand. The Daredevil Netflix villains. Spider-Man is some kind of jail fighting ninjas. What the fuck is going on in this movie?
What's the black eyes?
Oh,
with
now,
the eyes. The
yeah, the
eyes
black.
look like he on some fly shit. Like he's turned into like to a real spider. Look at them shits. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, that's supposed to be like a venom thing,
And
you
they
know?
red. They like red too. Like that shit is
I don't
Or is he
know.
crazy.
turning into man spider? I mean, it's kind of like
He smoked way too much.
He definitely did. He definitely smoked way too
You
much.
smoking
can't
that
go to work.
web. He been
Hey,
smoking that web.
you got
Took
some
a
of that
hit.
Visine, dog.
He took a hit, man. He took a hit of that stuff.
You
He
got
took a
some
hit of that stuff.
Visine, dog. Your eyes like that, the Visine ain't gonna help, bro.
Uh,
But like I said, bro, that the fact that he's fighting the hand and the Daredevil villains, I think Daredevil could show up in this. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But it's interesting, right? Like, why is that? It's just crazy. Those are definitely, you got a bunch of street level villains between like Boomerang, Scorpion,
Tarantula.
uh, the Hand. He's not fighting no cosmic kind of villains. Tarantula, yeah. He got caught on that one. What do y'all think, Mac? What do you think?
that shit is gonna be. I can't wait to see that movie. That trailer is fire. Fire.
Yeah, like
Now,
it's
now, if
it,
that hooded character who I think was like jumping from person to person, do you think that was Sadie as Jean Grey then?
I don't. I'm still not sold that she's Jean Grey, but if she is, Sadie Sink is. She's from Game of Thrones, right? Uh, I think if she
Yeah,
is, you know, quite possibly, yeah. I mean,
because I mean they didn't show hide nor hair of her. I mean that you
it,
could see.
they kept her hidden. It seemed like for a reason,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
then you just see that the back the
She
hood.
was kind of levitating a couple things, I think, on the table too. It looked like.
Yeah.
Um, Bird, what do you think about the trailer?
I think it's good. I think they're showing homage, to a lot of classic Spider-Man things or whatever, and you're getting a good mix of villains, and I think they're keeping a lot of stuff hidden, like where you see that they're progressing his story, but also kind of reinvigorate him, not with the same old thing that you see all the time.
Word. Yeah, I think it's dope, bro. Like that. Here's my one thing I will say. Like I might sound like I'm contradicting myself because I don't know what's going on in this movie, and I didn't know what was going on in the Lanterns trailer. So how could I like this trailer and not like the Lanterns trailer?
Because they got a
But
lot more
Because it's
going on in
Spider-Man.
this, and the lanterns, all you see is two lanterns with no powers, and you're seeing Frank Castle getting bitch slapped with the web,
yeah, and
and
getting kicked out of his fucking van through the front
the
windshield, like
Hulk,
that's
and then
just
you see him.
crazy. Yeah. And we've been keeping up with a lot of the speculation and the talk about this. So to see all the speculation, a lot of it come to fruition from Tarantula to Boomerang, characters are like to me goofy, but to see them represented almost properly, even Scorpion, like finally see him suited up, like you said, Frank Castle, the Punisher being in this, that is like never in a million years would I have thought we would get John Bernthal's Netflix Frank Punisher in one of these Spider-Man movies.
Right.
Exactly.
Or the
It's
fact that Mark Ruffalo's in the movie, like Bruce Banner's in the movie, like that.
yeah, like we don't know how far, like he supposedly he hulks out and goes back to Savage Hulk. So like this is crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely like that's the thing. I don't know what's going on in this movie, but I can speculate based on the shit I see. And that's what gets me excited about this trailer. For me, it's still not my most anticipated movie of the year. That still goes to Doomsday, believe it or not.
Oh,
Just knowing my OG X-Men are coming back for one last, or maybe one or two more movies, Doomsday, Secret Wars. Like, I'm super excited about that. This is second on my list though for anticipated movie of the year. I don't think nothing is, Mortal Kombat's probably a little bit third or fourth, maybe, probably fourth. I don't know what third is yet,
that's a fair assessment.
but
I'd
yeah.
agree. I'd agree.
But I loved the trailer. I thought it was fire. Thumbs up. It was dope.
Yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
It was dope. Shout out to everybody who came in the chat. I hope y'all liked the trailer. I hope y'all are more excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. If you are watching, please hit like. Please hit subscribe. I forget to tell y'all that all the time. And especially when you're a small channel like we got over here. Shout out to Penny K for being in the chat. Burnt Orange Arcade, we appreciate you lurking in the chat. I want to say, is that how do we pronounce it? My guy right here, Bird. Help me out.
Broom?
Broom? All right. Shout out to Broom for coming through the chat. I hope I got your name right. You were chatting with us all night. We appreciate that.
Don't the Born Again start next week?
He-Man. He-Man's third for me. That's actually above, believe it or not, Mortal Kombat for me. That's the one I
That's
forgot.
true. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
He-Man.
Yeah, I'm actually looking more forward to that just because it's something new. I haven't got, we've got a Mortal Kombat movie in the past decade. We haven't got a He-Man movie. So yeah, I'm definitely looking at Masters of the Universe. So yeah, my lineup would be Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Masters of the Universe, then probably Mortal Kombat right now, and then probably Street Fighter after that.
Yeah.
For like pop
That's
culture.
Yeah. That's how my list will go too. That's how my list will go. But don't
See,
Born Again start? Wait, what is today? Like the 18th?
Next week.
The 9th?
Gotta be next week.
Yeah, it's the
Already wrote that.
24th, right? The 24th is next week.
20 something.
let us know, chat. Let us know. I'm looking it up though. 24th, you're right.
2424.
Oh damn.
Told you about it.
We're back next week to talk Daredevil Born Again season 2, right where we started at. We started our show on Daredevil Born Again, so
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Grandma.
That's crazy. That full circle. Full circle.
full circle 1 year later. That's crazy, right? Appreciate y'all jumping in the chat. Much love. Come back for more, y'all.
Hero, son. Hero.
Uh-huh.